we welcome you on our special edition, Season 2, Episode 16, our Christmas time edition. And actually, this is our first ever video recorded podcast as well. So now we're actually giving you a look behind the scenes of what our podcast room looks like. We have some special guests with us today. We have our first two students from GJM Elementary School that are actually going to be with us on our podcast. And both of these students are exceptional students in our school district. They do a lot of great things, and the reason we brought them in is because they are on the safety patrol, which we talked about in an earlier podcast a few weeks ago. But they brought one of their helpers who just happened to make an appearance earlier this week, and that is Santa. So we have Ryder and Bianca, and we have Santa joining us today on our podcast. And so we want to thank y'all for joining us today. And what I'd like for you to do is I would like for you to introduce yourself. So tell everybody your name, tell everybody what grade you're in, and then, just tell us why maybe you joined the safety patrol. So Ryder, we'll go ahead and start with you.
Okay, my name is Ryder, and I'm in 5th grade. And the reason why I joined safety patrol is because my teacher, Mr. Stiegel, and I think Miss Burrell, they both picked me, I'm pretty sure. And that's why I'm in it right now.
Awesome. And do you enjoy the safety patrol? Is it something that you take a lot of interest in?
Yeah, I love it right now.
Awesome. And so do you have a lot of friends that are involved in it with you, or are you just kind of the only guy in your group of friends that does it?
No, I have tons of friends in the safety patrol.
Awesome. Well, I know that we're all really excited to hear about the safety patrol, and I think it's a great thing y'all do, and it's really awesome seeing y'all out there directing traffic and working with our law enforcement to make sure that our schools are safe. So welcome to the podcast, Ryder. We also have Mrs. Bianca joining us. Bianca, if you kind of tell our listeners about yourself and maybe why you joined the safety patrol.
My name is Bianca, and I am in 5th grade. And the reason why I joined safety patrol is because Miss Burrell and my two teachers, Mr. Stiegel and Miss Jimenez, both elected me for safety patrol.
Awesome. And do you enjoy the safety patrol? Like, have you been in it all year from the very beginning of the safety patrol?
Yes, I've been it the whole time.
Awesome. And so what's your favorite thing about the safety patrol?
I think my favorite thing is that I learned more from it, and now I feel like I'm more important to the school because I help people.
Awesome. So you feel like you're making a difference because you're helping other students and helping the school be safer, right?
Right.
Awesome. Well, we're very proud of y'all for joining that safety patrol, and I know that's new this year. But I heard that y'all enlisted another helper earlier this week, and that person is Santa. Santa, if you'd like to maybe tell us a little bit about yourself and why maybe you helped out the safety patrol.
Well, I did take time out of my busy schedule this year to come down and visit, and the safety patrol was fabulous. These guys were so wonderful. They helped people get students out of the car, move the cars along, very efficient. I was so impressed how wonderful they were.
So Santa, would it be safe to say that they worked themselves onto the nice list by being in the safety patrol?
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's only 2 people here in Ingleside that are on the naughty list. Only 2. And that'd be Miss Zambrano and Mr. DeRaggio, because he's a Philadelphia Eagles fan. Everyone else is on the nice list.
Well, that's good to know. So all students, you got to pass. You're on the nice list for the year. Mr. DeRaggio, Mrs. Zambrano, I'm sorry. There's always next year. So, maybe we won't be Eagles fans and we can become nice list people in the future then.
Room for improvement, Mr. DeRaggio.
Thank you for that, Santa. So Santa, you came and you visited a lot of our schools here in Ingleside this week. We're wrapping up the first semester. We're about to head out on Christmas break where everybody gets to kind of spend time with their loved ones. What's your favorite thing about visiting with our Ingleside students?
I love the camaraderie here. I love all the Christmas spirit. The decorations were fabulous. They were Santa pictures everywhere, reindeer. This Grinch character keeps showing up, but that's okay. I don't mind that. But I just love to come visit the students. They're always so polite. They're nice to their parents and teachers, and that's why they're all on the nice list. They do such a fabulous job.
Thank you, Santa. We really take pride. I know our kids are phenomenal students and just great kids here in the district, and we're very proud of them and all that they accomplished. And I think you're right, Santa. You know, the decorations at the schools have been amazing to see over the last few
Top
weeks.
notch.
Ryder, let's kind of talk a bit about some of the decorations at your school. What do you think about all the decorations in the hallways? You know, we walk through GJM and you've got the Polar Express, you've got, you know, all these lights everywhere. Did y'all help with that in your classes, or did y'all make things that were in the hallways, or was that just magically there one day?
I mean, I wish we did, because it'd be pretty cool, but no, we didn't do it.
Y'all didn't do it. So who did most of the decorating then?
Probably the teachers, because they also had some contests that I heard, so they were very festive.
Absolutely. No. And so Bianca, do you think that it kind of brought out the Christmas spirit when y'all walk into the school and you see the lights and all the different decorations? Do you think it makes everybody a little bit more excited for Christmas?
I think it's amazing that they have the time to decorate the hallways in most of the school.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, they did it after school, right? So after you guys had gone home for the day, they came up on the weekends, they came up in the evenings, and so it's really cool to see your teachers and the other staff members there really put that effort into decorating the school and kind of getting everybody excited about this time of the year, right?
Yes.
Awesome. And so let's talk a little bit about what y'all enjoy about school, okay? And this specifically, let's talk a little bit about what you enjoy most about this time of the year, Christmas, okay? Christmas, I know it means different things to a lot of people. So, Ryder, you know, maybe tell us a little bit about what does Christmas mean to you? What is your favorite thing about Christmas, first of all?
Okay, so my favorite thing about Christmas, and most kids, it's about opening presents because it's fun doing that. Honestly, but for me, I think it's just seeing all my family, because I see a lot of my family all these years on Christmas, and that's really the only time they can come or we can go there. So that's what I think about that. And Christmas, what it really means to me is like seeing your family. Yeah.
Absolutely. No, and I think you said it right. You know, it's family, right? Getting to see the people you may not see all year long. You get to see them during the Christmas break. You get to spend time with your family. And then, of course, presents is a pretty good thing too, right? You said you like to open presents. Bianca, is there anything that you really just enjoy about Christmas more than anything else?
I enjoy that the school lets us take a break from school and lets us enjoy more time with family. And I do have a lot of family out of town that they do come, and that's a little part that I like to enjoy during this time of year.
Yeah, you get that extended break from school. You know, you get a couple of weeks off, so you get away from the homework. You don't have to do the math, and you get to spend that time with family and spend time with them. So that's really cool that's what y'all both appreciate the most, because a lot of people take that for granted. And you know, family is really what's most important. And here in Ingleside, we like to say we're a family, right? That's kind of our motto for the district: is come be part of our family. And you know, you're our family, and you have family, and we want you to spend that time with your loved ones that you don't always get to see. So that's awesome that y'all have that thought about the Christmas break. So let's talk a little bit about Safety Patrol. All right, that's kind of why we're here today, right? Safety Patrol. I know that y'all helped Santa get kids into school and kind of, you know, do some things the other day. So Bianca, I'm going to ask you first. Santa helped, you know, with Safety Patrol that one morning. What was that like? And what did y'all do? How did y'all put Santa to work that day as part of your Safety Patrol crew?
I think it was pretty cool that Santa got to come to our school and had the time to come. And
Roddy, you want to add to that?
Okay, yeah. So what Santa did was he was like
Dancing.
yeah, we put on music most
Yes,
of the time, put on
that was
Christmas music,
nice.
so he was
I love the
dancing.
Christmas music.
And then some other people were singing, so he went with them and was dancing to them singing the song.
So Santa was dancing, and was Santa taking pictures with all the different students?
Yeah.
And awesome. And what was when people got out of the cars and they saw Santa? and I think Santa had some elves helping too, correct? What did
There's even a walking Christmas
oh,
tree
there was a
out
walking
there.
Christmas
Yeah.
tree. So
It's
what was the reaction of the other students as they were getting out of the cars in the morning and they see Santa and the elves and the walking Christmas tree and you got the music playing? What was everybody's reaction? Were they excited? Were they laughing? What was their attitude, Bianca?
I'm sure they were excited. They looked excited, happy because like it was time of Christmas and it's more decoration and more fun to have people helping.
Absolutely, yeah. We want to make school fun, right? And it's a fun time of the year, so getting Santa from his busy schedule to come help us out was definitely a neat thing. Ryder, did Santa do any specific jobs? Did he hold the stop sign? Because I know you'll have like stop signs to stop cars from entering the crosswalk. What did y'all exactly have Santa do during that time?
Well, the Grinch held the stop sign.
Oh, the Grinch made an appearance and
Yes,
held the stop
yes.
sign.
Yeah.
That old
Oh.
stinky Grinch. Yeah. He was
Yeah.
looking for the fast on the sign.
Ah.
Slower stop.
So did we stop the Grinch from causing chaos and causing trouble?
Well, he got out of jail, so.
Oh, he got out of jail.
I don't know how that happened.
Somebody bailed him out then, huh? It must have been Mr. Durazio because he's on the naughty list with the Grinch, so he probably bailed him out. That's what I would think. So, with the safety patrol, y'all talked a little bit earlier. Santa, do you want to add in, as part of that safety patrol for that day, what did you see that, was just really neat that our kids were doing? What do you think that they've learned in that process?
Well, they all worked together as a team. They were great. They were spread out. They did a great job. Once the cars stopped, helping the students out, closing the doors and directing traffic on so the traffic kept flowing. It was flawless. I've been there years before. It wasn't so flawless, I'll tell you. It was amazing. They all worked together. When she said, they were really cool. They listened, they followed directions. It was amazing.
So Santa, I know you don't really usually have to deal with traffic because, in your sled, you're
Kind of solo
you
act.
get
We
to
talked about
skip
that.
the stoplights and the
That's true.
crosswalks and stuff.
The Santa Express.
The
Yes.
Santa Express.
Yeah.
So, Bianca, I'm going to ask you this question. What is the biggest lesson you've learned about being part of the safety patrol? You talked about helping people and all. Is there something you really learned that maybe you didn't know before you joined the safety patrol?
I learned that I have more of a voice than I did before because I was like a shy little mouse in the corner, but now I'm more open to people.
I like that example, Bianca. That's very
Wow.
cool. So you have that voice now, right? If you see something, you can say it, and you're not shy about it. And you're, like you said earlier, you're there to help people. That's a great example. Ryder, what's maybe something that you've learned being part of that safety patrol that maybe you weren't aware of?
Well, I know I've had a voice because I've done different things where I've been in plays, but the jobs that we do there, I've learned all how to do that, like folding the flag and how to do the crosswalk and holding the door is easy. So
Yeah. Well, holding the door is something we've all done before, but like you said, the crosswalk, that's important. And then folding a flag, those are some really neat skills that a lot of people don't know. And it sounds like the safety patrol's teaching you all that, and it's like Bianca said, it's giving you that voice. So it's a really neat thing that we've been doing. So let's talk about Christmas break. Okay, Santa's here. Y'all are on the nice list. Thank you, Santa. What does your Christmas look like? Do you so you don't have school, so you don't have to wake up early? Do you plan on sleeping in? Are you gonna play video games? Are you in sports right now? What does your break look like? I know y'all said you're gonna spend some time with family, which is great. But when you're not with your family, what do you like to do for fun during that Christmas break time? Ryder, we'll go ahead and start with you.
So I like playing outside kind of because I play outside. I used to play some games on my grass with my grandma, with croquet, but I haven't played with her in a while. And then there's a basketball court outside my house, so I just shoot on that really. And then inside the house, I don't sleep in. I get up, eat food, and then play, and then watch TV.
So just hanging out, watching TV, playing some sports, hanging out with family. That's kind of what your big plans are for Christmas. Sounds like a good plan to me. Kind of takes you away from that school setting and just kind of veg out and relax a little bit. Bianca, what's your plans look like?
Almost every year I go to my grandma's house and help her make different foods and candies and different stuff like that, and that's really fun. And when it's usually hot outside, but when it's a little chilly, I just stay inside and watch movies and have movie nights. But when it's a little hot, I usually go outside and stuff like that.
Awesome. So now tell me, Santa's here. Me and Santa we like to eat food. So you talked about making food with your grandma. What's your favorite thing to make with your grandma?
I think the favorite thing is tamales.
Tamales. Santa, do you like tamales, Santa?
I do. I'm going to request you leave some tamales out of the cookie, if you don't mind.
So
Yes.
For all of our listeners now, Santa likes tamales as well. So leave some tamales with the Christmas cookies in the
What
middle.
else would Santa have? when
That's
he comes
right.
to Texas?
That's right. So Santa, okay, this
Oh,
question's for you, Santa.
Oh.
I know you've taken time. You're really busy this time of the year.
Yes.
So what does your time look like before Christmas? Like right now, I know you're probably really busy. But then after Christmas is over, what do you like to do when that big day is past us?
Well, I've got to come home and take it Tums. I eat a lot of cookies during the evening, but have a good rest. Once I get everything cleaned up, we get settled, we make a plan for the next year, and then I'll go someplace warm because I love to surf. So that's what I do. Those are my plans.
So did Bianca and Ryder, did you realize that Santa likes to surf during the off season after Christmas? That's a first for me. I never knew Santa was a surfer.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting, actually. So do you get a good tan, Santa, when you're surfing?
No, I spend a lot of money actually on sunscreen.
Sunscreen. That's a good thing
It's a
to do.
lot of
Make
white
sure-
to cover.
I have the same problem, Santa. I've got a lot of skin that I have to cover, so lots of sunscreen. So, Santa likes to surf. Ryder, you like to play basketball and do sports. Bianca, you like to cook and go outside and do things. So, sounds like we all have some big plans during this break. Of course, y'all get to do it throughout the break. Santa, you got to wait at least another week because
That's
we got a big day
I
coming
can
up.
wait. Everything's for the kids, so I'll go surfing a little later, but yeah.
Well, so Christmas is a really special time of the year, and I know we've been talking about that. There's usually a lot of traditions, and Bianca, you kind of started talking a little bit about some of your traditions, cooking with grandma and other things. Would y'all like to maybe share some of your favorite traditions that you do during Christmas? Maybe it's with your family, maybe it's with your friends, or maybe it's just something that y'all always done and you just don't even realize. Is there something in particular that you want to tell us about?
Oh, who's going first?
You can go first, right?
Okay. Every year I usually watch sports. I like watching American football, and because they always have games on Christmas, and then I like watching basketball because they have tons of games on Christmas.
So football and basketball games, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Is there any like family traditions around Christmas? Like, do y'all open like a gift before Christmas, or do you get some people like to open like maybe one little gift each day before Christmas. Some people wait till Christmas morning. Some people do it Christmas Eve, and then Santa comes and they do it again Christmas Day. Do you have any traditions like that?
Yeah, my family, we open one present that we think that our parents tell us is the best present that present that they bought us. So we open that, and then it's a good present.
And is that on Christmas Eve, like the day before Christmas, or
Yeah,
is it
the
okay?
day before Christmas.
And then Santa comes that night, and then it's a whole bunch of presents afterwards, right?
And,
But only if you're on the nice list. But you're on the nice list. Santa said everybody, but who was it again, Santa? Mr. Durazio.
Mr. Durazio and Miss Imbrano. Miss Imbrano for IGJM. Mm-hmm.
But we're going to work on getting them on the nice list for
Oh,
next year,
yes, yes.
Santa.
Yep.
Santa's going to give us a growth plan so we can get them
Growth
on the
plan.
nice list.
Yep. Tina. Teacher
Tina.
and native assistants.
So Bianca, what are some? So Ryder kind of talked about, they open like
Oh,
one
yeah.
present early, and he watches sports. What's maybe a tradition that you like to do?
So usually every year, or more than every year, we usually open all of our presents on Christmas Eve, and we wait for our family, all of our family, to get there. And we usually just eat finger foods and hang out, watch movies, and stuff like that. And then on Christmas, like Christmas Day, we usually just like make pozole or something like that, and just watch TV and watch the football games and everything like that.
So it's really just kind of spending time with family and
Right.
eating good food that you and Grandma make tamales. Are we making tamales again this year?
Yes.
Okay, good. So one other thing, Bianca, I want to go back to this one. You said you make candy with Grandma, right? Is that something y'all made before? You said I thought you said like sweets or desserts or candy.
It's like I think it's called trash, and it's like Chex Mix and different stuff like that.
Okay.
And then with my aunt, I make like it's called glass candy. It's like, I don't know, I know it's on a stove, and then you just like pour it on a pan, and then you let it freeze, and it's really
So it's like a rock candy kind of. It's like a little
Yes.
hard. Oh, that sounds really
And
cool.
then you put like cinnamon and stuff like that in it, and it like has a little spice to it, but it's pretty good.
Awesome. And so do you enjoy cooking then?
Yes.
Awesome. So we got
Did
an
y'all get
athlete, we got a
snacks? I'm
chef.
hungry.
Yeah, they're making me
I'm
hungry,
hungry.
Santa.
Ooh,
And I'm trying to slim down for the big Christmas night where there's lots of cookies. So,
yeah.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
Santa. So Santa, let's talk a little bit about that.
Okay.
Okay, you got a lot of cookies coming your way here in the next few
I can't
days.
eat for like a week before.
I was gonna ask, what's
Yeah,
your game
I-
plan?
I
How
got-
do you plan for
I
that?
gotta, just so not eat anything, just make lots of room. So, whoa,
No.
did you just do that?
Yes.
Wow,
I just realized it was off.
cool. And so I don't eat much, so that I have lots and lots of room for milk and cookies. My favorite, Molly's.
Don't forget this. Now, Santa, some people have chimneys and
Mhm.
fireplaces. Here in South Texas, a lot of people don't.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you allowed to tell us your secret of how
Oh
you
no,
get into the
no,
house?
no, we can't share. I mean, you've seen the Santa Claus, right?
Yes, I have.
I kind of like that.
Okay.
That's my favorite movie, by the way.
Did you star in that movie?
No, Tim Allen is awesome.
He's kind of like an understudy of yours,
Oh,
right?
yes.
Were you like a consultant and you gave
Oh
him
yes,
some lessons?
yes, we were close together. He did a great job. Mm.
So, we're going to kind of wrap things up. We've been talking about Christmas, we've been talking about the safety patrol. And so I'm going to circle back to you, Ryder, and then I'm going to ask you, Bianca, and then I'm going to ask Santa. Okay, I got one more question for you. What is your favorite thing about Ingleside ISD? We talk about this time of year being thankful for things. Like me personally, I'm thankful for the great people that I get to work with here in the school district. I'm thankful for the community that gives us the opportunity to work with their children, which would be y'all. And I'm just thankful for the opportunity to be part of such a great team. So that's my things that I'm thankful for and what makes Ingleside special to me. Is there something you'd like to share about what makes the school district special to you? And then Santa, I'll follow up with you on that one after Ryder and Bianca get a chance to answer. Ryder, I'm putting you on the spot. What do you think? Why is Ingleside so special to you?
First, I wouldn't be here if my mom and dad didn't work here. My mom and dad worked in Portland. I would be going to Portland. So I like that I'm here to be in Ingleside and not Portland, even though I live in Portland. But also, what I like is that there's friends that really like me, and so we do a lot of things together, and I just like that I'm also a part of Safety Patrol.
Yeah.
If I wasn't Ingleside, I wouldn't be a part of Safety Patrol.
Absolutely. So you got great friends here, your parents work here, and you're part of Safety Patrol. So kind of thankful for all of those things, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome, Ryder. We're very proud of you, and thank you for the Safety Patrol. And I know you're an athlete. I can't wait to see you grow up as a Mustang athlete. Okay, so great job. Bianca, what's so special about Ingleside to you? What are you thankful for?
Well, I've lived here my whole life, so that's one of the things. And the reason why Ingleside ISD is because there's genuine people here that aren't so mean as other schools, because I just love it here, and the difference between public school and homeschool is a lot different. And I used to have no friends because I was in homeschool, but now I'm in public school and it's a lot better.
That is awesome, Bianca. We're so proud of you. I mean, you know, you've experienced homeschool, public school, you have a lot of friends, you've been here your whole life, and you know, what you said earlier really kind of caught my ear is, you know, you have a voice now. You were like, you said you were the shy little mouse in the corner, I think your exact words, and now you have that voice and you feel like you're a part of something, and we're extremely proud of you and both of you. I mean, fantastic students and great examples of what we want all of our kids here in Ingleside to be like. So thank y'all for that. Santa, why is Ingleside important to you, Santa? I mean, you spent a lot of time here this past week with us, and we love having you. You know, I know we can't take away from your surfing here in a few weeks after Christmas, but what does Ingleside mean to you? Why is it so important?
Well, this is a great community. I always see the people come together to work together with the school and to help the students get what they need. And it's amazing to see how nice the people are here. You know, I've been in some communities where people aren't quite so nice and so giving, and this is a really nice community that people take care of each other, and that's nice to see in the world today. Lots of negative things go on, but that's a positive thing, and I think y'all should all be very proud. This is a wonderful school district, and you should be proud to go here and to work here. I'd love to come and visit.
Well, Santa, thank you so much for taking time from your busy schedule. We're thankful for all of y'all and everything that you do in representing our school. Bianca and Ryder, we look forward to great things from y'all over the next few years. Next year, moving on into middle school, right? So you're a little nervous for middle school?
Yes.
Middle school's great. You have all the principals at the middle school are on the nice list, apparently.
Yes.
They're not like, you know, some of our other principals, but it's a great school. It's a great district. We look forward to y'all moving throughout our schools, and I want to circle back and visit with y'all again in the future on another podcast, maybe in another year or two, and see how you're doing at the middle school level. So thank y'all for joining us today, and with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap up our special Christmas edition and our first ever video podcast here in Ingleside ISD, Mustangs on the Mic.
Merry Christmas, Ingleside!
Awesome. Y'all did great.
Y'all did so good.
Great job! Great
Y'all realize we're